While mowing, I accidentally drove over a sprinkler head that was sticking out. I don't know why, but blade knocked it clean off, so it's time to replace it. That's where it was. And so I'm just going to dig up the old sprinkler head because I don't know what size it is, and I just want to make sure I get one that's the same size, shape, and dimensions. So just give me a second. I'm just going to dig a pretty big hole around it and try to lift out the sod because I want a clear space when I'm putting the new one in. Let's see, I've got a nice round portion I'm going to try and lift up in one shot. A lot of rocks in this part of the lawn. The whole lawn actually, but I'm just going to take this out. Need two hands. Well, getting there, you can see the water line, which I think then goes back up that way. Unfortunately, there's a very large rock here and here. So I'm just going to try to clean out as much of this dirt as possible, because that way when I unscrew this, I don't want to get dirt into that line. All right, I got the rock out, which is good. And I guess this is the end of the line. I thought it went on, but it's probably a different zone. So now, oh, it's very loose. That's it. We just unscrew this, clear away some of the dirt. Here we go. The system is off. That's just, I think, gravity pulling the water that's remaining in the line, because we're actually at a pretty low spot. But I'm going to actually cap this. I don't want this to fill up too much. I'll let that drain. All right, well, I'm going to see if I can pull some dimensions off this. I think it's pretty standard. And then either I'll pick one up online or local hardware store. So the sprinkler head I pulled out of the ground is a Hunter PGP Ultra. Again, I'm just going to find one that fits. My main thing is the thread diameter here that goes onto the underground pipe, and roughly the overall height, since I don't want to have to relocate that water line too much in either direction, just to save me some time. So I'm going to see if I can hit one of the big box stores and see what they have in stock. Picked up a 2-pack. It's pretty much the same, I think. They're the professional series. These are 3/4 inch. Does it say it on here somewhere? Yeah, 3/4 inch inlet size, which is, I probably could have measured that before I went, but I took this with me just to make sure. They had ones that were 1/2 inch, but they were a little bit smaller, probably for flower beds. So it's time to install this sucker. And let me give you the adjustment tool. I think I've got a couple of those laying around. So the arrow on top for this Hunter, I kind of tell you that's the stop position, and so all the rotation is based off of that position. So I think, given where I am, I'm going to want to stop position. I'll have to figure that out, and that just means I'm going to, I think, I've made this pretty tight, but I think I can loosen it a little bit and start here, let's say, and then do my adjustments. So I'm going to see if I can adjust it now, and then I'll put the water on. I was a little off. Okay, so the arrow, I've turned this all the way to the left, all the way to the right. So I'm going to go from here to here, and then again on the packaging they tell you which way to turn the key to adjust the arc. And I'll deal with the throw distance again after I get the water on. Obviously that won't lean when I backfill all the dirt. Oh, this is like crazy far. Okay, so well, that's probably not so bad. All right, but I will do some adjustments. I think I just wanted to make sure the bottom wasn't leaking, and it's not. Kill this and then. Well, I kind of totally botched the sod. I'll throw down some seed just to cover this spot. Seems like all the adjustments are good. If I can fix it, so can you.